In this video, we are going to be talking about how to organize your time the way to get tasks done, including the strategic, longer-term tasks. If you are new here, feel free to subscribe to my channel for more exciting content about automation for network marketers. Hi, my name is Simona Brath McNally, and I help network marketers get to 10K a month by increasing their conversion rates through personalized sales funnels so they can achieve results faster, even without previous experience with systems and automations. Let's talk about tricks that will help you find time in your busy life to automate your network marketing business. Time management has always been a topic I've been really excited about. When I used to work up to 70, 80 hours a week back in my corporate days, I used to feel like I was achieving a lot work-wise, but actually very little outside of my work. As a mom, a network marketer, and an automation consultant, I feel like I have finally found the work-life balance I needed for a very long time. And although my time distribution between work and outside of work has changed significantly, I feel like with this new way of organizing myself and my time, I achieve more both at work and outside of work. So when it comes to managing time, I often get a question from other network marketers about how to find the time to create automation within their network marketing business. Because there is so much to do each day, like finding leads, prospecting, presenting, following up, closing, supporting the team, attending company meetings, as well as most of us running the household, taking care of the kids, and having a personal life. Now, how can we find time to automate so on the long run we can actually work less and step off the hamster wheel of life, which is all we want, right? So in today's video, I would like to share a couple of tips with you that I personally use when it comes to finding the time for tasks that do take longer now, but I know that they will help me work less in the future. Now, I hope that these tips will be useful to you too, so feel free to try them out and let me know later how they worked for you. Now, firstly, it's important to understand that time is our most valuable asset. Time is actually the only thing that everyone has the same of within a day. Doesn't matter if you're wealthy or on your journey creating your wealth, we all have the same 24 hours. And understanding that the value of the time helps me look at my calendar differently. It helps me evaluate what's important in life and how do I want to spend it, with whom, doing what. And what I do is at the end of each week, I spend about 10 to 15 minutes creating my calendar for the upcoming week. And the steps I follow are fairly simple, and if you follow them too, you will start seeing changes within your life pretty much immediately. So here it goes. What I do is when I'm filling in my calendar, when I'm filling in the slots within my calendar, I start with the tasks that are always taken. For example, times like the morning nursery runs, the afternoon pickups, the doctor's checkups, the evening spent with my son, weekend spent with my family. So these times are reserved for what I always do, what I want to do, what I have to do, as well as hobbies like dance workouts and meeting friends and all this kind of stuff. So everything that you have to do or want to do, first map out in the calendar. Then what I do is I add the tasks that support my personal development and mental health. Tasks like my morning routine, my daily reading, and most of days I can fit these tasks in during the morning nursery runs, because I have time to listen to an ebook the same way as I drive. So this way I can save a little time. So then what I do next is I add the work-related tasks. And the order of these tasks, which these tasks are added, is the most important. So I always prioritize tasks that are strategic and might take longer, because these tasks will save my time on the long run. So I usually book out 1 to 2 hours or even 3-4 hours at a time to work on these throughout the week. These are all my automation, the creating automation tasks, optimizing these tasks, helping the team, setting up their automation, and so on. And what I've also learned is to batch produce my content, for example, the videos, the posts. This saves me time and it helps me avoid to do it daily. So basically, if you can avoid doing the task daily by preparing it in batches, then the best you can do is when it comes to saving time. And lastly, I add the daily tasks that must be done consistently daily, but they take shorter time. So if it's tasks like growing my network, posting, catching up with the team, checking my reports, anything that shouldn't take longer than 15, 20, 30 minutes a day. The reason I don't add these tasks in first is because finding small gaps within my day is a lot easier than finding time for big time-consuming tasks when my calendar is full of these tiny tasks. So that's it. Then the calendar is ready. So we talked about the value of the time and how we all have the same time within our days. And we talked about the task distribution within the calendar. Both these will help you create a calendar that can help you achieve the most within the shortest time within your days, weeks, months, or even years. But what's really important is taking your calendar seriously. Now, if you take the time to create the calendar that can support you on your journey for a better, make sure you show it a respect it deserves. What I mean by this is if there is something in my calendar, then I just go and do it. I don't procrastinate about the task even if I don't feel like doing it, because I know that the reason this task is in there is because it helps me achieve my goals and it supports me in one way or another. Each task is a promise to myself, and not working the task during the time that I have allocated for it would make me feel kind of like uncomfortable. And looking at my calendar this way helps me get done much more because I respect it. Like, I want to go and do it because I feel like I owe it to myself. And I also try to stay realistic. You know, when creating my calendar, for example, if I know I have a business event coming up, or a training, or a family visit, or holidays, or anything like nursery is closed for a longer period, Christmas, Easter, I make sure to plan around these events to avoid the calendar full of tasks that then I'm not able to get to because it would make me frustrated. So in situations like these, we simply share our calendar with my husband and my mom to make sure we still get the most urgent tasks done, even if there is very little time available. And I appreciate that, you know, in some situations can't be foreseen because life just happens. And you know what? That's okay. We do our best because that's all we can do. So, you know, sometimes we joke about how our families run on a calendar schedule, and if something isn't marked in our calendar, it just isn't happening. But, you know, somehow it's just the way it is now. Based on what we had described in this video, drop a comment below and share your best time management tip with me. And let me know if anything that we discussed you're going to be implementing in your calendar in your future. So, as a next step, feel free to check out our free resource. You can find it in the link below this video in the description. If you have enjoyed this video, hit the like button and be sure to subscribe so it serves other network marketers too. Thank you for watching this video, and remember, be productive but not busy.